message for this week. Every week we have a message, we talk about it. And the collective energy would say, okay, time for grounding, time for love, time for whatever. This time we're going to talk about how to be centered, how to be, conscious. Grounding means to be, to have awareness. So the message is become play grounded in the game of life. We were talking about the games and everything else. So this life, it's like a playground. Remember, we always talk about, the source send us here to play as we co-create with the source, with the energy of all that is. And through this playground, we're being watched and taken care of. It's just the same as when you're, when you take your children to the playground, you're not going to leave them there and go home and, take a nap or cook a nap, a couple hours, come back and pick up your two-year-old. So what that means that in this playground, in this experience, the awareness comes from always ask for help, always stay present with your experiences, and through the experiences, you can remember that you can always call home. Calling home means you go to the core of who you are. So if you use, for me to get connected really quick, it's through my breath. So when you breathe in, this breath is kind of like a cord between you and the source of all that is. So it's kind of like an umbilical cord, and nothing can disconnect that unless you decide with your mind that I'm not going to choose that. I'm just going to choose separations. I'm going to choose disconnection because I am, the ego mind. I know everything. And when you talk to someone, sometimes they say, "Oh, I never have stress. I never get angry. I never." So that's kind of they denying their own emotions, and they want to look like they're very strong. But as long as we're in physical, we're always going to be experiencing disconnections because the temptation of the system, the matrix, it's so dense that we fall into the guidance of disconnections. This week, the energy was a little dense. Guidance said that we all need to get grounded. Grounded is kind of like electricity. If you don't ground electricity, it's not going to be safe. Or I don't know about much electricity, the wiring, but it's it gets on fire or you get hurt. So there are techniques that we talk about in the class of Know Thyself. It's kind of the best way, walk on the grass without, Mother Earth without shoes. Yeah, it's so powerful, yeah. Connecting with nature, you get to the point that when you're so present, you can hear the guidance of nature, from the trees, from the flowers. So that helped me to get really connected to the core, to that space of love. Anybody else? Some people, they farm.
Pray?
Yeah, praying. And sometimes if the praying is coming from the need, it's not going to help you to get grounded, So praying with gratitude and not expectation, it works the best for us. Through the imagination. So if you imagine a bowl kind of the size of grapefruit or orange, and imagine that is a vacuum. Okay? So this vacuum is here to pick up anything that is not of love. From your crown, from here, kind of hover, imagine it's going through your center of your head, through your crown, all the way, and then pick up if you have any eye, dryness or eye soreness, anything, you just let the vacuum go through that, through your teeth and anything along the way, and go slowly all the way, just Just like you vacuuming your whole house, right? Every kind of, just go through your bloodstream, and then all the way to your knees, to your toes, and then when you get to the bottom of your feet, you going to dump that, empty that vacuum into Mother Earth, and she's going to recycle it. While you're doing that, you feel the Mother Earth that you root, as you're releasing, you're rooting just like the roots of the trees down to the ground. Okay? And as you're releasing, you're getting taller and stronger. And then when you release that, another bubble that comes filled with white light. So you bring it from the center of your head all the way in. You fill up the area that you release, the things that you release, any sufferings, any pain, whatever it is, joint pain, whatever it is, you go through it again. And this is going to expand the light and fill up. It's going to, when you go fill up your tube, your feeling, the same way you fill it up with light and expansion and love. Okay, so you go through it again. Take your time. The energy is coming, you feel it, and it goes all the way, and then you expand that light to Mother Earth, and then you imagine that you're rooting stronger into Mother Earth. Okay? So as you're doing that, you're going to meditate, and I will do the healing also. So today is going to be healing through your knees and through your ankles. The reason we're going to do the knees and ankles because the guidance said that we all have fear of going forward. So we're going to ground you to kind of dissolve your fear and take one step at a time with excitement, with joy, with connection. So that will help you to get grounded. Okay? So do you have any questions? Very good. That vacuum, you can always use it. It's very powerful. Okay. Let's start then. Take a relaxed breath. Okay, now just stay connected to your breath and imagine your breath is a connection between you and the source of all that is. That is means unconditional love, light, joy, peace, anything that is of love. So breathing in with trust and feel Mother Earth beneath your feet as you inhaling and exhaling, and know that you are safe and Mother Earth would protect you and will hold you with total peace and awareness. So stay relaxed, stay peaceful as you're releasing and letting go of anything that is blocking you from this beautiful light of the source. That means from peace, from love, from joy, excitement, from who you are. So breathe in and breathe out as you're reconnecting to the source through your breath. Breathe in love and breathe out love. Feel Mother Earth beneath your feet. Know that you are always safe in the presence of Mother. Now imagine this bubble the size of orange. Imagine it's a vacuum. It's here to wash away and take away anything that is blocking you from your peace. Welcome this vacuum as you're releasing. Now imagine it's hovering above your head, going through your middle of your head, through your crown, and it's hovering around your head, your eyes, your ears, all the organs, all the blood flow, anything that is related to your head, just vacuum it and see it as rolling and sweeping everything that is not of love. If your thoughts, it's not loving. If you have fearful thoughts, anything that you want to release, let this vacuum suck it in and store it as it's transferring it to release and detox the Mother Earth. But as you're going through your head, go through your throat. Anything that you're holding on to, anything that you could not speak out, anything that is causing you dense energy through your throat, just let this vacuum just suck it away. Just release it and let the vacuum take it away. It's hovering around your throat. Now slowly go through your heart. Between your throat and heart, anything that is blocking, go through that. Just vacuum it. Just like the way you spring cleaning. Go to your heart, go to the solar plex area, your stomach area, all the organs. Give yourself a few minutes to go to every part. You don't need to know the organs. The vacuum will go to wherever it needs to go. Just allow that to happen. It's hovering and cleaning. As you're going to the solar plexus, anything from your back as well. If you have any soreness, muscle ache, just release that. Go to your tailbone, all the way to your legs. This vacuum is very powerful and it's very fast. Just allow that to happen. When you align it, it's kind of you turning on the switch. And now go to your knees. Any knee joint pain, anything, just allow the vacuum to release that, to suck that away from your beautiful body of light. Go to your ankle, to your toes. Take a breath and just release that to Mother Earth that's going down below your feet. And see it, that is opening your chamber as it's releasing everything to your body from head to toe. And Mother Earth will recycle it for you. Now take a breath. And now imagine this bubble of light the size of orange or grapefruit, not too big. It's coming again from your crown. It's full of light and love, and it's going to fill up the area that you just released. That it was dark, it wasn't on the light. So repeat that from head to toe, all the way down to Mother Earth. But take your time as you're doing this and hearing the sound of the music. I will go one by one to assist you, to help you through the energy that is coming through, to help you to release more, and help you to stay grounded and stay aware and stay conscious with the core of who you are. So repeat this bubble of light from head, now to your throat, slowly to the rest of your body. As you're releasing, you're breathing in and stay connected to the source of all that is. Now imagine this bubble between your hands. Just bubble to your hands. Just feel the sphere within your hands, sphere of light. As you're separating your hands, feel the sphere, the size of orange. Just feel it. Feel the love, feel the light within the sphere. Now take this sphere of light to the part of your body that needs more attention and lay that onto your body wherever you need more love and light, more nurturing, more healing. And take that and rest your hands on that area of your body. Rub your hands and lay them on your knees. And now feel the vibration of drum from head to toe. As you're releasing and letting go, allow this vibration to seal this attunement of grounding at this present moment. Just feel the love through your hands as you're holding your knees, as you're going forward with joy, with love and peace. When the things wants to come to the surface, if you resist it, it creates that resistance. Just there's some anger is coming to the surface. Don't put the lid on it. Just let the vacuum just pick it up and breathe into it. Just relax. Stay out of your way. And let the vacuum. Because when we vacuum the carpet, you're not going to tell vacuum, come on, work faster, or, why didn't you pick up that? Just go with the flow of it. Yeah. But embrace it because you're releasing it. Yeah. You're good? Yeah. The reason we're stuck with the pain, because we tell ourselves the pain exists. Because somebody tell me it exists, then exists. So now you tell yourself the same thing. Experience the pain. Okay, well, experience pain. All right. What can I do for you? Let the pain, talk to you. It's just part of your guidance. But when we hold on to it, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger because I'm paying attention to it. So when you're in the partnership, when you're in the relationship, you pay attention to each other, you fall in love more, right? Right? Or when you're in the relationship, you're needy of that relationship, you put up with it. And what's going to happen if you're not happy? Drain yourself. So have a relationship with your pain, because the pain is here to help you to expand and to grow through that experience. What blocks us is fear. When the fear comes, we shut the doors and the window, we're going back to the hiding box, and then we stay there. When we stay there, everything kind of feels dense and dark and, and really scary. Just be easy on yourself. Don't take it so seriously that, that boogeyman is here to get you. You're the boogeyman. Your thoughts. Yeah. What if you let go of this body? What if you tell yourself that I'm not afraid of that? Because I have a mind, I have a spirit. So if I'm connected to my mind and spirit, I can tell this body what to do, right? So why do I have a fear of this body? Because this body goes with my mind, and whatever I tell my mind, you're the mastermind. You have permission from the source to co-create. So you can create whatever you want to create. When we have a fear of losing this body, it means you're separated from your mind and your spirit. But what we're saying, bring it together in that space of one. In that space of one, that's when you feel grounded, you see. Right now you're sitting here, you're grounded. And everything is fine. Because your body is reconnecting to your mastermind, to the spirit. So when the fear comes, you tell yourself, well, what is this fear coming? Protecting this body? Who's in charge? My mind is. My body doesn't need protection because I know who I am, I know where to go, I know how to feel. I'm not letting anybody tell me how to feel, what to say, what to do, right? Think about it. That's another way to see, your experiences. And sometimes when I'm in a struggling space, and I know I'm struggling, I say, well, I need to unleash it. Struggling is not going to help me. I just let it be. As soon as I let it be, I feel better, and everything else, it kind of like working together, all this. It's amazing when you just say, okay, I'll surrender. I'm not controlling anything. I'm just going to be at peace with it and learn from it. And just let it be. No attachment to that, then